Welcome back to Live at 5. We're going to be joined now by Dave Neuman from the Hearing Connection. He joins us quite often here on Live at 5 to help us out with our hearing issues. Hi, Dave. How are you?
Hello, Alan. How are you?
Doing great. We are getting close to the holidays. Families will be getting together. We don't want folks to miss out on some of that family time and miss out on some of the conversations. Hearing loss can really be highlighted a lot of times during these get-togethers, and we don't want that happening.
Not at all. And so what happens sometimes too, family members that have a hearing loss, most family members know that that person has a hearing loss. So the deal is, if you're the one hosting it, you want to try to make that accommodations for that person with the hearing loss. And there might be multiple people, it might be grandma and grandpa. You want to be able to position themselves to where they're going to be able to enjoy the family, the grandchildren. And hearing loss just isn't about the person with hearing loss. It's a two-way street. It affects everybody around them. So you have to be an advocate for them. So it's best to create an environment that's going to best where they'll be able to hear. So there's just...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I like how you said it's a two-way street. Certainly, if I'm the grandmother or grandfather with the hearing problem, it's frustrating. But certainly for the other family members as well that might have to repeat themselves several times or speak more distinctly, but just avoid some of those problems from the start.
Correct. And so a lot of times what happens in family gatherings, there's background noise. So you need to figure out where grandma and grandpa are going to sit. Or the person with hearing loss, where they're going to sit. And you want to put them, it's best 3 to 6 feet away is where hearing aids work the best. Or somebody that says hearing impaired. So sit the person that has the softest voice across the table from them, not to the side or to the left or right, because they need a visual of being able to read lips.
You mentioned ambient noise, and certainly in family get-togethers, there's a lot of that going on, whether it's clanking of plates, whether it's TVs going on in the background, whether it's kids yelling and screaming and having fun. All of those other noises kind of compound things.
Absolutely. So again, if you have that hearing loss, you need to avoid those situations. If you're going to try to have a one-on-one conversation, you need to try to be somewhere close. Go to a high back chair that has cushions on it, like a couch or a lazy boy, because that's going to give you some acoustical baffle. So those are just little tricks that you can do to where you're not going to, so the noise is not going to be so radiant. So that's kind of a nice thing. If you're going to really want to talk, if it's nice, like it has been weather-wise, and if Mike Braciano gives us a nice weather forecast for the holidays, you might be able to go out to the porch or whatever and talk, versus be on the inside, being able to, it's just quiet is better, but the reality of holiday season, it's going to be noisy. If you are playing ambient background music, that person with hearing aids doesn't really need that. So maybe turn the music down a little bit.
All right. Well, Dave, folks with hearing questions, how can they reach you real quick?
You can reach me at my local phone number, 816-273-0074. And the easiest way is I'm on the web. Just Google me, Google the Hearing Connection, and I'll pop up.
You got it. Dave Neuman, the Hearing Connection. Happy holidays to you and your family, for sure.
Happy holidays. Great to see you.
You too. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
All right. Stay with us. We've got more Live at 5 after the break.